The slot machines went dark. The digital room keys stopped working. In the heart of Las Vegas, two of the world's biggest casinos were being held hostage, and the masterminds weren't a crew from a Hollywood heist movie. They were a handful of teenagers, some as young as 19, armed with nothing more than a LinkedIn account and a telephone. This isn't fiction. This is the new reality of how billion-dollar empires are brought to their knees. Casinos are designed to be impenetrable fortresses of money and data. They generate a staggering $329 billion a year in the US alone. Every chip, every spin, every customer detail is a potential gold mine. This constant flow of cash makes them one of the biggest targets on the planet for cybercriminals, right alongside banks and hospitals. And as gambling moves online, with markets expected to grow by billions every year, the attack surface just gets bigger. But the most shocking part isn't that hackers are targeting casinos. It's how easily they're winning. Let's go back to 2023. The Las Vegas Strip is buzzing. But inside MGM resorts, it's chaos. Guests are locked out of their rooms because their phone keys don't work. Lines for manual check-in snake through the lobby, with wait stretching over 6 hours. Slot machines are frozen. ATMs are dead. The entire digital nervous system of the resort had been severed. For 9 long days, the company was in a state of paralysis, losing millions of dollars a day. The group responsible called themselves Scattered Spider. Intelligence agencies later revealed this was a loose collective of hackers from the UK and US, mostly between 19 and 22 years old. Their method was so simple, it was brilliant. They didn't crack some ultra-complex encryption. They didn't find a secret backdoor in the code. They just picked up the phone. They scoured LinkedIn, found an employee in the IT department, and then called the help desk pretending to be that person. They simply asked for a password reset, and they got it. It's a technique called vishing or voice phishing, and it's a form of social engineering. And get this, a stunning 98% of all cyber attacks globally involve some form of social engineering. It's the oldest trick in the book, just updated for the digital age. Just down the road, Caesars Entertainment was hit by the exact same group. But their story went a little differently. The hackers got in the same way by tricking an employee at a third-party IT contractor that worked with Caesars. They got access and they made their demand, $30 million in ransom. Caesars made a choice. They paid half of it, $15 million gone. They hoped it would make the problem disappear quietly, but it didn't. And here's where the real debate begins. Caesars paid the ransom, and their operations were back online much faster than MGM's. But did that payment actually guarantee their data was safe? The hackers promised to delete the stolen information, but there is zero way to verify that. All that money could have easily gone into funding their next bigger attack. MGM refused to pay, suffered publicly for over a week, but sent a clear message: we don't negotiate. Who made the right call? The industry is completely split. Pay the criminals to minimize the damage, or stand your ground and risk total meltdown. But tricking a person over the phone is one thing. What about breaking into a casino through something that doesn't even have a voice? Something fishy. In 2017, a different Las Vegas casino, which remains unnamed, had a massive data breach. Security teams were scrambling, trying to find the entry point. They checked the servers, the payment terminals, the Wi-Fi networks. Nothing. The hackers weren't coming through the front door, or even the back door. They were coming in through the aquarium. Specifically, a smart thermometer inside a giant decorative fish tank in the lobby. This thermometer was connected to the internet, so staff could monitor the water temperature remotely. The hackers found it online, exploited a vulnerability, and used that tiny, forgotten device as a digital tunnel to swim right into the casino's main network. From there, they siphoned 10 gigabytes of data right out from under their noses. It proves that in our hyper-connected world, the biggest threat can come from the most unexpected place. This isn't just a Las Vegas problem. In 2023, the iconic Marina Bay Sands in Singapore was hit. In the UK, a survey found that 55% of all gambling businesses had been hit by a cyber incident, and the attacks are getting more aggressive. DDoS attacks, which flood a website with so much traffic it collapses, have doubled in frequency, now making up a quarter of all incidents against casinos. Then there's credential stuffing. This is where hackers take massive lists of usernames and passwords stolen from other breaches, like from a social media site, and use bots to try them on gambling sites. They're betting that you reuse your passwords, and it pays off. In one single campaign in 2022, hackers stole $600,000 from 68,000 different accounts using this exact method. You might think the world of cryptocurrency would be safer, decentralized, secure, anonymous, but you'd be wrong. In late 2023, a crypto casino called Shuffle, which processes over $2 billion in wagers a month across 17 different cryptocurrencies, sent a terrifying email to its users. Their data had been breached. Personal details, financial information, everything. But the hackers didn't crack the blockchain. The vulnerability was, once again, painfully old school. It was a third-party vendor. A company called Fast Track, which provides customer relationship management software, confirmed it had been hit by a highly sophisticated cyber attack. Shuffle Casino and at least one other online casino had their data exposed because of a vulnerability in a partner they relied on. It's the digital equivalent of giving a key to your house to a contractor who then leaves their van unlocked with your key inside. It highlights the brutal irony that even the most cutting-edge secure platforms are often only as strong as their weakest, most human link. So what does the future of this war look like? It's becoming an arms race, and the weapon of choice is artificial intelligence. On one side, hackers are using AI to craft perfectly convincing phishing emails and phishing scripts, personalized to their targets, and free of the spelling errors that used to give them away. They can use AI to find vulnerabilities faster than any human ever could. But on the other side, the defenders are fighting back with AI of their own. The casino of 2026 won't just have security guards, it will have AI guardians. These systems will monitor networks in real time, detecting strange behavior instantly. They can automatically identify and patch a vulnerability, like the one in the fish tank thermometer, in minutes, not weeks. Companies are moving towards something called zero trust architecture, which is a fancy way of saying trust no one. It means even if a hacker gets inside the network, they can't move around freely. Every single action requires verification. It's like having a locked door in every hallway, not just at the entrance. We're even seeing security become part of the experience. Some online platforms are now building in real-time phishing tips that pop up during a game, educating players on the spot about how to protect themselves. But the question remains, will it be enough? Regulation is struggling to keep up, and there's a constant debate over whether to mandate these advanced security measures, or if that would just stifle innovation. In the end, the story of casino hacking comes back to a simple and comfortable truth. For all the talk of firewalls, AI, and blockchain, the biggest vulnerability in any system has always been and continues to be the people. It's the help desk employee trying to be helpful on the phone. It's the executive who makes the panicked decision to pay $15 million. It's the user who reuses the same password everywhere. The technology is just a tool. The heists are still fundamentally human. The next time you walk through a casino or log onto a gambling site, remember that the biggest game of chance isn't happening at the poker tables. It's happening silently, through the wires, in a high-stakes battle between hackers and billion-dollar corporations, where a single phone call can make an entire empire fold. If you found this look into the hidden world of cyber heists fascinating, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're diving deep into the dark side of technology, and you won't want to miss where we go next.